All right, now I got the record in progress. Let's go. All right, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter world, YouTube, wherever you're seeing this at live. Do me a quick favor, okay? And tell me where you at, city, state, region, country. Tell me where you're seeing this live at. And if you are seeing this on a replay, do me a favor and just hit hashtag replay for your boy. That's all I need is some hashtag replay. But first, what I want to do is introduce everybody, well, reintroduce everyone to my Trade the Trends website, my current website. Again, I have multiple sites where you can get different things. My goal is kind of to put everything in one primary location. And what I want to do is help people overcome the top 5 fears in trading or investing. Okay. And here's what they are. There are removing human emotion from trading. And what I mean by that is remove human emotions, because, our emotions sometimes put us in situations where we're losing money or we're missing out on money because of our emotion, right? If we can actually create a strategy where we can then put confluences or I would say not conflicts, but consistencies in a market where I can see certain patterns and I know, okay, if these 3 things happen, this is a positive move for me. Or if I know if these things don't happen, I don't enter this trade or I don't invest in this product, right? You want to make sure you have confirmations, right? That's the word I was looking for. You want to have multiple confirmations, all right? Minimize that fear of loss, right? A lot of times we don't risk or we don't invest or we don't trade because, hey, I don't have money to lose, right? Or I don't want to get in just only to lose money, okay? And here, this is what we talk about risk management, right? Different things of that nature, because what we are doing is that we're all losing money some way, somehow, right? What do you mean we're all losing money, right? We're all are buying things that we don't necessarily need. They're wants. So wants are really losses, right? And losses also come in the form of me purchasing something that depreciates in value, right? So if I'm paying $10,000 for something and by next year it's only worth $3,000, I just took a loss, right? So we take losses all the time. Sometimes we just don't understand because certain things are conditioned for us that we don't know it's a loss. It's just something we think we're supposed to do, like going to college and getting into hundreds and thousands of dollars in debt. We're told to do that, but don't understand that's debt. That's a loss, right? Yes, I have a degree, but I'm in debt, right? Now I have to work my way out of or close to indentured servitude to get out of this hole, simply because, hey, this is what society told me was the right thing to do. Okay. Eliminate fear of being wrong. Again, having the right confirmations and utilizing the right strategy, helps you, minimize this in particular, right? Because, okay, if these 3 things happen for me, guess what? I'm now in a place where I believe 70 to 80% of the time I'm going to be right. Right. And if you think about investing and trading, if you're utilizing proper risk management, that's extremely high, because even with proper risk management, you can sometimes have a losing record and actually still be in profit, especially if you're using something like a 1-to-3 ratio, meaning if I lose 3, right, I lost 3. But if I win 3, I've gained 9, right? Because my winners are 3, 3, and 3. My losers are 1, 1, and 1, right? So I'm 50%, but guess what? I'm still positive 6, right? Because I gained 9 from my wins and I lost 3 from my losses. 9 minus 3 is 6. I'm up 6, right? I'm still up. I'm positive, right? That's why understanding risk reward is also important. And also the fear of allowing winning trades turn to losses or winning investments. For example, people ask, Travis, when do you know to take profit? When do you know to, do these certain things? And really what it comes down to is, I just kind of understand the game plan a little bit, right? When I go into what my game plan is, I know if I 3 to 4x my initial investment what I'm going to do at that point is now withdraw my initial investment. For example, if that's $100, okay, and my investment or trade just made me $300, right? Okay, that's $300. That's now total. Okay, I'm gonna take out the one, and now I have 200, well, if I'm gaining 300, I'm at 4. So I take out my 100. Now I have my $300 profit. I'm leaving there, right? And now that's play money, right? That's the house money at that point. Okay, so now I'm risk-free trading or investing because my initial investment was only $100. That's my risk. Okay, so now with my remaining 300, same thing applies. Once I 3-4x that, that 3 becomes 9. Guess what? I'm taking out my $100 again, right? And that's usually how I kind of, take my profits per se, right? So it's been plenty of times where, hey, I made profit or I could have made more profit, and that goes back to that human side, the emotions. Like, oh man, I could have made way more money, right? Okay, well, I 3x'd, right? That's 300-400% increase. That's profit. People will be happy, to see things like that and to, reach levels, just like that, right? Yes, some people see 1,000% return, 2,000% return, especially when we're talking about crypto. Sometimes you got to say, hey, I'm thankful for my 300% because, again, you can never go broke taking profit, okay? Can't go broke taking profits, okay? Right? So then you want to eliminate the fear of missing out, right? That emotion like, oh, I'm not ready. I want to do some more research, and now it's up 1,000%. Now I'm getting in, right? No, right? You want to make sure you understand you are doing your due diligence, but you're understanding the risk factor of getting in now, getting in later, and getting in late, because timing is everything, right? When you come down to it, right? So what I want to do is teach you the secret, right? That they don't want you to know about in the money markets. I'm going to teach you the sauce, basically how it works. And then we're going to put it in action, right? We're going to then look to get into the market so we can potentially profit in these markets, okay? And our goal is to enrich, empower, and educate others to help grow their mind and their money, okay? Here, going to tradethetrends.com. The link is in the description below as well. What I would say is also the free course, just putting your name, email, how long you've been trading and investing, things of that nature. So I have a little bit of understanding what I should add, maybe remove to the free course. Here's going to be the link to the live trainings when I do live Zooms and things of that nature. That's going to be private. Going to have to come to the website. I'm also an avid precious metals collector. Silver, if you don't know, my goal this year is to get 100 ounces to save 100 ounces of silver. And the reason why I like to save in precious metals, again, to diversify my portfolio, is because one thing I know with the monetary system everlasting changing, one thing we know, precious metals has always, stood up to the test of time, period, right? So no matter where I go, what country I am, silver and gold is recognizable. That makes sense. Whereas in money in the exchange market, why it's so lucrative is simply because, okay, there's money exchanging, right? I got to exchange my dollar for the euro, my euro for the Great Britain pound, a Great Britain pound for the Swiss franc for the yuan, right? Because, hey, in certain places, they're not going to accept your money, so you have to exchange it, right? Oh, we don't take US dollars. You need to exchange this for the pound, right? So that's why Forex is the craziest market, because everything goes in this market. Digital currency, it's the currency market, right? So that's why, I do that, but I also like to leverage precious metals as well to diversify my portfolio. And I'm on a mission right now. Let me know if you want to join the group. Again, right? We're going to go, and all of my links are here as well, where you see trends links. So my crypto wallets that I use, the hard wallets that I use, a lot of free apps that I use to help me save money so I can invest money. Things of that nature are here as well. But Now that we've done that, what I did want to do is do some analysis real quick to actually look at, I want to say, optimal coin in my opinion, and that coin is going to be CRO or crypto.com. Why am I talking about the crypto.com coin? You may know or didn't know that the Los Angeles Lakers and the Clippers play in what used to be called the Staples Center and is now called the crypto.com arena. Okay, so crypto is here to stay. Right, and I remember years back, 2017, 2018, talking about it. You know, people may not have understood, but guess what? The possibilities are still there and still available. Just getting in the game, right? So what I'm looking at right now is the chart here. I'm using Trading View. If you don't know what that is, I break down how to get all this free stuff in my in the app. I'm sorry, I mean in my free course. Let me see where I want to put this at. I don't put it on the floor. Clearly, I've been looking at this for a while, as you can see. Oh, did I catch that drop? Oh man, I caught that drop on CRO. Oh, I'm a beast. I only know when I did that. That was a minute ago, but for the drop, it did that exactly. Boom. Top, we broke down. Ooh, so this was the first move. I actually caught the second buy because what I was expecting was that high from boom to boom. I knew it was going to bounce back 50%. There we go. Let me see if I can hit it. I knew it was going to bounce back about 50. It did that. Caught a quick buy, boom, profit. Okay. But see here, this is how you catch momentum. And I'm glad I'm looking at this because I probably did this Facebook video like here when it was probably like right here or something. And I caught the quick buy and I haven't looked at it since. The video is probably still up here somewhere. But what we then see is we see the break of structure, market structure, right? So now I know momentum is changing, right? When things go up, yes, sometimes things take a break, right? Like, hey, you know, let me catch my breath, right? It's almost like the market catching its breath, right? Going on a long run, let me catch my breath. You know, I catch my breath, I go back 5 steps out of the 10 I just took, right? Boom, out of those 5 steps, I know I'm on my way back up. So boom, I'm gonna take 10 more steps. So now I just +5, okay? Boom, but now what I see, okay, I took a break, but whoa, I'm taking a longer break than expected or usual, right? Because now you're all the way back where market was once a level of support or floor, right? Then we see here, we see the candlestick close below that mark, okay? So if I'm looking at that here, I see my candle, I'm gonna use this one on the 1 hour. I see this candle right here close, I'm in a sell, right? I'm in a sell because now you're letting me know the momentum has changed, right? Because this is basically my last level right here of support. Let me just make that horizontal line right there. Boom, right? That was my last spot. If you can see this blue line, can I change the color on it? Thank you. There you go, let me. There we go. Make it red. Boom, there we go. Right, that was my floor. Okay, now I see my candle break through the floor and close below the floor. It closed, right? It opened above and closed below that level. Right now, it's letting me know momentum is shifting. Right, momentum is shifting. Okay, so now that I know momentum has shifted, I'm in a sell. And guess what? Boom, I could have caught pippage. Okay, right? And a lot of times, a lot of people get into crypto or, of course, well, mainly crypto to simply, you know, put my money somewhere and hold, right? See, me, I like to still get in an optimal positions, or at least understand the risk of where I'm getting in at, right? So if I'm looking at CRO right now and I see, okay, I just saw it break structure to the downside. I don't want to buy here, right? Because once I buy here, what's the price going to do? It's going to continue to drop. So technically I'm not losing money because you don't lose until you sell, but I'm now right now below in the negative in profits. Okay. Where I could have said, hey, you know what? Let me wait. Let me see if I can find the bottom. And then when I see, okay, I see bearish, 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 bullish, boom. Okay, here's where I buy. That's a better optimal buying position than here, right? Although price does still, as we can see, CRO right now, even since there did come down, but then we see what? We see the break. All right. So it all depends like where you want to go, how much can you invest, and where you should put that money at, right? You want to find possible low cap gems. Me, I'm very conservative. You know, I like to find, you know, something I trust, I believe in, I research, I kind of like where it's going, and I check the charts. And sometimes, hey, I'm taking profits or moving my money to a stable coin when I see it may be dropping, so I can then utilize those profits to buy more at a lower cost, things of that nature. But again, just kind of wanted to show y'all that real quick, reintroduce y'all to Trends Nation. I want to make sure everybody has access to all the information, everything that you need. I want to see everybody at the top, y'all, because it is the bottom that's way, way too crowded. I'm gonna see y'all on the other side.